Hey guys, welcome back.
Okay, so we are super behind on Christmas shopping. Like, we have to buy presents for literally everyone and we haven't even started and we're so behind. So me, Daniel, and Aiden are about to go do some shopping.
Alright guys, so I have something cool. So I was on Facebook scrolling down my feed and I saw something pretty cool and I went ahead and tried it out. So the car seat can be pretty heavy carrying like this. Or carrying like this, which I hate because I kind of feel like I'm carrying a purse. So I saw this cool thing where basically the lady put the baby in there, wrapped their arm around it, and picked it up like this. Me personally, it makes it so much easier because now all the weight is just on your arm.
And I told him that it was still heavy for me to lift the car seat.
To me, like, the pressure when you have it like this is like on your back. It's like slinging everywhere. Like this, you just grab it right here, hold it, like, it's like so much easier to walk. Like, all the weight is on my arm now. It's pretty easy. So you guys try it out. I hate coming in here because everything smells the same after like 5 minutes of being in here.
And I love coming in here.
She's like, smell this one. I'm like, it smells the same as the last 4 of them that we tried. She has this one right here.
This one, oh my god, it smells so good.
I think it's strawberry, right?
It just smells like fruity strawberry.
What do you think, Aiden? You like it in here? He likes all the lights. Who can model better? This mannequin or bow? Disleimys. Give the award to Aiden.
He won.
Aiden won. Pose. Alright, we're in this random store. Kind of looks like a Blockbuster mixed with like a 5 and below. Pretty cool. Checking my. Thought I was weird because I was vlogging. Anyways, yeah, we're in this store, so we're seeing what we can find because we're doing this white elephant thing. So we gotta find something cool and random to put in the white elephant game. Yo, check out this humongous blow pop. This thing is crazy. Look at it. I should get it for my little sister. My mom would be pissed.
Imagine if it was like real, like.
I think it is. I mean, there is like candy in there. I don't know how it really looks on the inside. That's pretty crazy.
24 pops. I think it has like.
Oh, it has a bunch of them in the inside of there. Okay, that's how it is. I thought it was just one humongous one. Chucky in the cut.
We're not buying that.
Come on, please.
We're not buying that.
Look, Aiden, what do you think about Chucky?
That is so ugly.
We're getting it for my little sister for Christmas.
What the? No.
Look, he likes it.
He doesn't like it.
Where's Aiden? Oh, there he is.
Okay, we are about to go see Santa Claus. So we have to wait in line because the line for taking pictures with Santa is
I'm so excited to see Santa.
We didn't know that we were going to take him some Santa Claus pictures, so he's not wearing anything festive. Like Christmas.
They go like this.
But it's still cute. We actually ended up leaving because the line was way too long. And we're just going to go home and... Actually, no, we're going to go home.
We're gonna go eat.
Because we got hungry, so we're going to go home and probably come back another day and make him wear something festive.
Now that we know he's here, we can come back another day. So he's gonna come back another day, take pictures with Santa Claus.
This weather, it's so bad. I feel like
So foggy
it feels
right
like
now.
it's snowing, but it's just fog.
It's like super foggy and it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like
I know,
really foggy.
and it feels like so late and it's only 4.
I've been carrying Aiden around this whole mall. Oh
He
my
said-
God. We forgot his car seat.
No,
And-
the stroller.
Oh, the stroller. I keep saying car seat. The stroller, we forgot it. And my arm is about to give out, like for real.
And I am so hungry.
Oh,
like,
Aiden.
you know what I'm craving? Some
Aiden's sweat.
chicken enchiladas.
Ugh.
What are you craving?
I'm craving a nice sit in the car. The arm.
Alright, well we just got to the car, so. It is time for story time with Hey D&D! Yay! So we decided to share a little bit of a story time of whenever I found out I was pregnant. Are you ready for story time? He's ready for story time. Okay, so this is how it all started. One day I was cleaning the house and out of nowhere I started to get really tired, like I don't know why. So I thought nothing of it and I just sat down on the couch and then my baby right here, he decided to call me and he was like, hey, what are you doing? And then I was like, oh, nothing, I'm just taking a break because I got tired from cleaning, blah, blah, blah. Then we talked, then we hung up, then I continued cleaning the house. And then time passed from there, like I thought nothing of it. And then I go to work one day and then my best friend's like, hey, Disleimys, like your boobs look really big today. And then I was like, oh, thanks girl, maybe it's the bra I was wearing. I don't know, I was like, why are you looking at my boobs? So I thought it was my bra and I was like, you should get one. Like, girl, they're like they make your boobies look pretty. So anyways, I didn't think anything of it, and then I was like, you know what, like I didn't want to start, like I was like, do not jinx me, like I'm not pregnant, like there's no way. I couldn't even eat meat. Like I thought meat was really, like the smell of it just made me want to throw up. And then I started to get really concerned, and then one day I was like, you know what, she was like, BFF, like you need to take a pregnancy test. I was like, I'm not pregnant, like I'm not pregnant. You know, I just didn't even want to think about it. I was behind on my period, but then I was, you know how like sometimes your period cycle just messes up and then you end up getting your period anyways. I didn't want to overthink it, so then I was like, it's fine, I'm probably gonna get my period soon. She comes over to the house, and then we have, remember the maintenance guy that came to fix our AC?
Yeah, he came to fix it.
Yeah, he came to fix our AC in the house, and then Daniel was getting ready to go to work, so he was, oh, what are you girls gonna be doing, blah blah. So then I really didn't want to tell him.
They were lying, they were plotting behind my back.
Because I didn't want to like tell him that I was pregnant if I really wasn't pregnant. So then me and her, I tell him that we're gonna go to Target to get some makeup or some like beauty product, and then we get a pregnancy test that has 2 pregnancy tests in it. And then I'm like freaking out. I was like, this is such a waste of money, like I don't even know why I'm gonna buy this pregnancy test, like I'm not even pregnant. But like honestly my heart like was like this, and I was like, BFF, I'm not pregnant, like I'm not pregnant, like oh my god, like
did you take the test at Target out. Or did you take it here? I don't know.
No, I took it to the house because you
okay, I didn't know if you took it.
I didn't want you to see it, so, and I didn't want you to like know what I was doing on like until I knew for sure that I was like, I didn't want to like get your hopes up that I was pregnant and then I was really not pregnant. You know, I didn't want to like make him think I was dramatic or something, because we didn't plan it. It just kind of happened. And then we went to the house, and she went to the house with me, and then I went to the restroom and I peed on the stick, and then I saw those 2 little lines pop up on that thing, and I was like, oh my god, I literally started crying, like tears falling down my face. I was like, oh my god, BFF, like I am pregnant, like what am I gonna do? How do I tell him? Like I was freaking out. I was like, how do I tell my family? Like I didn't know what to do. Like my heart was like pumping so fast. I thought it was gonna come out of my shirt. Like that's how I was scared.
And like I remember being at work that day, and I went to work that day not thinking anything, but like in the past, like we had been living together for a while now, so at that point I already had knew her like her period like around the time when she got it. Like I just kind of knew. And I remember like 2 months had passed and she hadn't had it yet, and she was pretty like regular as far as like having them. So like I remember like it was pretty much around the same time, and I remember she didn't have it, and then I didn't think much of it. You know, sometimes it comes a little late, and then like another month went by,
oh my god,
and she didn't have it again. And in the back of my head, I was thinking it, but I never really said it because she wasn't really saying much. But I felt like we were both kind of like...
I was kind of avoiding it.
Yeah, we were both like avoiding it. Like
yeah.
Both of us were like really not saying much. Like we kind of thought it in the back of our mind, but we both kind of not said anything. Because like 2 months had gone by, and I already know, like you live together, so you know that kind of stuff. And like she hadn't had it yet. And I remember like I was at work, and I guess all that stuff was happening. Yeah, she called me.
I called him within like an hour, and then I was like crying on the phone. I was like, babe, and then he's like, what's wrong? And I was like, nothing.
Like at first I thought something
I was gonna
happened,
tell him, but I didn't know how to tell him. I was so nervous, and I was freaking out, and I was like, how do I tell him? How do I tell him? And then my best friend was like, see, I told you. And I was like, you jinxed me, blah 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 blah. And then I called him and I was like, hey babe, like I have something to tell you. And then he's like, what is it? Like, are you okay? And he's like, is something wrong? I was like, no, like I just took a pregnancy test in the house, and like I'm pregnant. And then he goes, what? He's like,
I wasn't expecting to hear
that.
that.
And then he goes, okay, like I'll be right there. Like I'll be right there. So then he left his job and he came to the house, right? And then I was like I'm pregnant. He's like, okay. So then we went to this place called Planned Parenthood, so I can take like an actual pregnancy test, like my urine. Like I know the one is
like, cause the stick sometimes, you know, I mean for the most part it's pretty accurate, but like before we wanted to tell anybody, and we wanted to just make sure we didn't want to go to sleep that night. Like
I didn't want to go to sleep.
50-50, still like maybe it couldn't happen. So like we decided like, I left work and I was like, let's just go to Planned Parenthood.
Yeah.
And we got to Planned Parenthood at like 5:01.
5:01.
And so they hit us with that, like, sorry, we're not gonna be able to do it. We stopped doing them at 5.
5 o'clock. And I was like, are you sure you can squeeze just one more?
And they were like,
then
no.
they were like, no, we stopped doing pregnancy tests at 5. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, it's 5:01.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then we just ended up going to St. David's, like a hospital.
Yeah, we just like
near
hopped in
us.
the car and just like searched where we could go. And then we just
Yeah.
went to the hospital.
And then I got a pregnancy test, and then the doctor was like, congratulations, you're
But
pregnant.
the doctor was kind of rude about it. He was just like,
he's like, what brings you in today? or
yeah, we're just
something.
like, we want to.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, I just wanted to make sure like that I'm pregnant. I took a pregnancy test, but I just want to I want to make sure. He said, oh, well, you do know that that is the same accuracy as the ones that you buy over the counter. And I was like, yes, I know, but I just want to make sure.
I guess being
like,
at a doctor kind of like makes it feel like more real. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
He was just kind of rude about it, the whole situation. He was just like, I mean, it's the same thing. And I was just like, that's not the point, man. Like, we just kind of want a doctor to tell us that she is for sure pregnant. And yeah, so then we ended up doing that. And then he said he came back with the results like 30 minutes later.
Congratulations, you're pregnant. And I was like, oh my God. And then, yeah, I was freaking out. And then I started crying. And I was like
and then I want to say that day, or the next day, we told our family, because it was my little sister's birthday. So I remember like everybody was gonna be at the house together already, as it was.
Something was going on.
It was her birthday. It was her birthday. Yeah, it was her birthday, and like everybody was gonna be there. So I was like, but I don't remember if it was that night or like I want to say like the next night. We ended up telling everybody. I think like everybody was gonna be there for her birthday, and then when the birthday was over and everybody was about to leave, we kind of said, hey, we got an announcement to like let everybody know.
Yeah, and then everybody was like, especially his grandma, she's like, oh my God, finally! And
yeah, she was really excited. Like,
yeah, I was shook. I was like, I thought they were gonna. I didn't know how they were gonna take it, so I was freaking out.
My family and her family was really supportive. She was more scared to tell her mom.
Yeah, I was so scared to tell my mom, and then we went over to the house, to my mom's house for dinner, and then I was like,
she told her.
Yeah, I was like, babe, should I tell her like?
And I remember I was
dinner or
eating.
before dinner?
And I remember I was eating my food, and she was like, I can't tell her. I was like, tell her, like you gotta. And then she was like, you tell her, like you're her daughter, like let her know, like
I was like,
tell
no,
her.
you
Just
tell
same
her.
way as like when it was my family, I let everybody know. It was like you're her daughter, like let her know, like I'm right here. So
yeah.
And it turned out like a totally reverse. Like
And
she
then
thought
my
like
mom,
maybe,
like she didn't get mad at all. Like I thought maybe she would get upset.
everybody
or
was
something,
supportive of it.
Yeah, she was so supportive, and she's like, okay, so. And
How
like,
far are you?
yeah,
Like,
how far
you know what's
along are you?
employed,
And this
yeah.
and that. And then I told her all about it, and she didn't get mad. That is all for today's story time. If you enjoy story times with us, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you are not subscribed, for a lot of fun videos with us. And that is all for today's video. We will see you guys next time. Bye!
Peace.